Silence is more than just the absence of words, it's a tool, a strategy, and a form of strength. The wisest people throughout history have understood this simple truth: the less you speak, the more you observe, learn, and influence. In a world where everyone is eager to voice their opinions, those who master the art of silence often hold the real power. Wise individuals don't speak less because they have nothing to say. They speak less because they know when to listen, when to reflect, and when to let their actions do the talking. They understand that words, once spoken, cannot be taken back. Instead of rushing to respond, they pause, giving themselves time to process information and formulate meaningful, impactful words. This level of restraint prevents misunderstandings and makes every word they do say more powerful. Another key reason why wise people embrace silence is their ability to observe. The less they talk, the more they can focus on the world around them, people's behaviors, emotions, and intentions. This heightened awareness allows them to read situations accurately, anticipate outcomes, and make well-informed decisions. In contrast, those who constantly speak often miss subtle cues that could have given them an advantage. Silence sharpens perception. It makes space for deep thinking, creativity, and insights that chatter typically drowns out. Silence also cultivates inner peace and emotional control. People who practice restraint in speech are less likely to react impulsively to conflict, criticism, or negativity. Instead, they maintain their composure, allowing them to respond with wisdom rather than emotion. This is a trait often seen in great leaders, thinkers, and visionaries, individuals who understand that silence is not weakness, but a sign of immense self-discipline. Silence gives them the ability to choose their responses carefully, ensuring their words hold weight and value. Throughout history, some of the most influential minds have embraced silence as a way to channel their focus and creativity. Lao Tzu, the ancient Chinese philosopher, taught that silence is a source of great strength. Albert Einstein often retreated into silent contemplation before making groundbreaking discoveries. Warren Buffett, one of the most successful investors of all time, is known for his habit of listening far more than he speaks. Even in modern times, figures like Elon Musk carefully pause before responding, ensuring that every word carries weight. The power of their silence lies in their ability to think critically before they speak. But silence isn't just about thinking, it's also about power. When a person who rarely speaks finally does, people listen. Their words carry an authority that commands respect. Silence creates mystery and intrigue, making others more curious about what they have to say. It also places the silent individual in control of conversations, as they are not wasting energy on empty words but speaking with purpose and precision. When someone speaks only when necessary, their words resonate more deeply with those around them. Silence also protects a person's energy. When you talk less, you avoid unnecessary arguments, gossip, and conflicts that drain mental and emotional reserves. Many wise individuals know that silence is the best response to negativity. Instead of engaging in pointless debates, they let their silence communicate their thoughts more powerfully than words ever could. Sometimes, silence is the strongest statement one can make. In social situations, silence can also be a test of patience and control. Many people feel compelled to fill gaps in conversation, fearing awkwardness or discomfort. But those who are comfortable with silence exude confidence. They do not seek validation through excessive words. Instead, they use silence to command presence, making people around them more attentive and engaged. The ability to sit in silence and let it speak for itself is an indication of self-assurance and inner peace. Silence also strengthens relationships. When you truly listen instead of just waiting for your turn to speak, you connect on a deeper level. Conversations become more meaningful, and people feel heard. In friendships, partnerships, and professional interactions, silence can be a powerful tool for understanding, respect, and trust. Those who master it naturally build stronger connections with others. Another critical aspect of silence is its role in decision-making. The greatest minds in history have understood that making wise choices requires time, patience, and quiet reflection. When the mind is constantly engaged in external chatter, it becomes difficult to focus on what truly matters. Silence creates the space needed for deep introspection, enabling individuals to weigh their options, foresee consequences, and make more thoughtful decisions. The power of silence is evident in negotiations, where those who pause and reflect before speaking often gain the upper hand. In the world of leadership, silence is a mark of authority. The most respected leaders do not need to raise their voices to be heard. Their silence speaks volumes, allowing their presence and carefully chosen words to make an impact. They know that by speaking only when necessary, they can command greater respect and attention from their followers. This ability to use silence strategically separates true leaders from the rest. So, how can you harness the power of silence in your life? Start by practicing active listening. Focus entirely on what others are saying without mentally preparing your response. Embrace strategic pauses before you speak, giving your thoughts time to settle. Spend time in quiet reflection each day to strengthen your mind and emotional intelligence. When you do speak, ensure your words carry meaning and contribute to the conversation. Most importantly, recognize that silence can be more effective than speaking in many situations, whether it's diffusing an argument, gaining someone's respect, or simply allowing yourself to think more clearly. Developing comfort with silence is a skill. At first, it may feel uncomfortable to hold back words, especially in social situations where people expect immediate responses. But with practice, you'll notice that by speaking less, you gain more control over interactions, emotions, and even your reputation. You will start to notice how people perceive you differently, how they pay more attention when you finally choose to speak. Silence allows the mind to settle. In the absence of noise, the mind becomes sharper, decisions become clearer, and emotions become more stable. This is why the most successful and respected individuals in history have embraced silence, not as a weakness, but as a powerful tool for growth, influence, and wisdom. In a noisy world, silence stands out. Those who master it gain a unique advantage, one that brings wisdom, respect, and an unshakable sense of self. The question is, are you ready to embrace it? If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel.